What's up, everyone? Part 4 of the Big 109 and 8-1 Rebuy 1 Addon final table coming your way. Let's jump into the action.
We're back in action. What'd you miss? Not a lot. Not a lot, but here we go. Got the Big 109, 356,000 and the dream. I can almost smell the art. Oh man, we get to buy new art today if we score over 5K, that is. It's not a guarantee yet. And up here we have 20 big blinds, 9 of 13. We have the Jack 10 on the button. I'm just going to open. Things are looking up. So let's keep grinding. Action on Corsair, who thinks for a while and defends. We see an ace, queen, 4. We have the backdoor hearts as well. I like betting. Betting seems good. And we win. Pick up 55K. Still sitting in 9th place. Fold the 9 deuce. In our home game, I am down to 8 big blinds here. I'm going to shove because I don't think Poker Cone is going to call quite wide enough. I don't think they're going to snap the king deuce. So I'm all in. And also, I mean, we're pretty deep in these two tournaments, so I'm fine. I'm fine just ramming that in there and spending more attention on the other two if we happen to get called and lose. But we don't. We pick it up. We're on to the next one. Let's go to the Big 109, where the blinds are increasing. Jack 5 is going to be folds. Here again are the chip stacks. We're down to 16 people, 355K. Here's all the payouts as well. So we're guaranteed 654 right now. By the way, weird payouts. What's going on? Real weird. So 13th through 10th gets 865. That's 1,100 up to 12K for the win. See a raise from Blueski, a reshove from Andy Veslov. Action back on Blueski. Who folds? We are going to put it in sub mode when we get to the final table, you guys. I just want you to know I appreciate you for being here. It's just that we don't get spoilers in the chat. But thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Hopefully, we're going to take down a tournament today. Win some art. I hope. I don't know if Mac or Bud is around. If Mac is here, good times. 4-9 offsuit, we're going to defend. I think we can put our opponent in a lot of difficult situations, given sort of the stage of the tournament. And they have a 59% C-bet here. We do have 3 to a straight flush, which is great. You know, some decent backdoors that we can continue betting on. But I think they're going to be checking back a lot in this situation, given their chip stack and their opponent's chip stack. So I give a lot more weight to this bet than normal on this King 5-6. So I'm not going to check raise or do anything crazy. The buy-in for the home game main is $13.50. $13.50. Strim main. And we have Queen Jack in the small here. Let's start with a limp. I don't think we need to raise this situation. Queen Jack plays so well that limping is good. We see a big raise, which is fine. We have Queen Jack again. Pretty comfy with the Queen Jack. And a King 6-4 flop. We'll start with a check call. I think we have the backdoor Queen High spade draw, or heart draw, excuse me. We can attempt to take it away on some turns. We have decent outs against if they have like 10s through deuces. We're doing okay. So we'll check on the turn. I think it goes check relatively quickly. I don't think an ace is going to reliably fold if we bet here because the heart draw missed. And we shouldn't have that many hands. So I'm just going to check. And we chop it up. We chop it up. Art is 5K. I think the threshold for art is 5K. If it isn't yet, it is now. So you open from Andy, who's playing relatively tight. I'm just going to fold. Still 2 of 16. Let's go up to the home game. We're going to put all the money in here with our ace-jack. 12 of 12. It pays 8, so we're not in the money yet. And we got a big sweat. Ace-jack 10s, king 7. Come on, ace or jack. Come on. Get there. Ayah, never lucky. GG in the home game. Good luck, everyone remaining in the tournament. I'm going to take down the big 109, okay? And the 8 quad, or 8 cubed, excuse me. It's going to fold the 4-8. And getting this lobby up. This is the lobby of the 8 rebuy. The 8 rebuy, so we're down to 13. 106 guaranteed. 129 when we lose another player here. Still in a fine situation. And we're going to open the king-queen offsuit. It's a pretty strong hand. We will call a shove from the small blind if it comes in. I'll say we're very comfortable with this hand. It's a good one. It's quite a good one. And Andy defends in the big blind. We flop trip queens, which is great. Let's start with a bet. And I think this 11,000 is fine. I don't think they're going to react very much differently if we bet 39% or 48%. So we'll just bet that, and they fold, and oh, God. Yeah. Yep, that's good. That's nice. We raise. Come on. We're so aggressive. Don't you dare fold. Ashley, put it in. Andy, put it in. The big dog 09, put it in. Okay, defense, fine. Queen Jack 7. This is good. This is a good start. We're going to bet 48%. Same thing as before. Don't fold yet, man. Just shove with like king queen or something. They call, we turn it ace. It's pretty good. We lose to king 10, but we have 3 of a kind. Do we want to bet? I don't think so. I think they have a decent amount of 1-pair type hands. We're going to be able to get all the money from 2-pair type hands if we raise the river. And that card sort of kills their actions. So I recognize that a king or a 10 is a bad card for us on the river, like that one. But I don't think they come often enough to make it worth it. Edificex, thank you so much for the sub to the channel, my friend. Welcome to Staples Table. Hearts out in chat for Edificex. Thank you for the love, man. And we see a check. Do we want to bet now? I mean, I'm assuming they're going to lead a king. Can we get called by worse hands? I mean, a 9 beats us too. Yeah, I got to check back. We weren't getting any more money out of a queen at any stage of that hand. Obviously, the run out was sort of poor and scary, but at least we got out of there with a win. And we are back in first place of the tournament, you guys. First of 16, 386K. First and second basically have double third place right now. Both of us first and second in this tournament, so good spot. What's the point of the home game? You just get to play with everyone from the stream, you know? Everyone that's watching the stream, as well as myself, we all play in one tournament. Get to compete against the other people that hang out in the chat and watch the stream every day. There's some cash games going on in the home game right now as well, if any of you guys want to play some small stakes cash. I'm going to fold the 9-6. Let's go up here to our $8 1 rebuy 1 add-on. We're 10 of 12, so we've laddered up to the 129. Final table starts at 168 and it ladders up from there all the way to 2100 for first. And we're in a fine spot. I mean, 23 big blinds is not a huge deal. All in 5s against ace-jack. We want ace-jack to win. We just want people to bust the tournament. And we are down to 11. What are your thoughts on Enkino? I mean, the board was basically the perfect run out for him to make a hero call. Because that Jack was a terrible card for a 1-pair type hands, and then the Queen was an even worse card for a 1-pair type hands. So we were representing very few hands, like sets and 2 pairs, And there weren't very many of those, so I think it's a valid spot to hero call. What do we want to do with the queen jack out of the small blind? They're going to be opening so many hands in this spot, but these stacks, okay. We'll make it tight fold. They're going to be opening a lot of hands, but not that many because they do have 2 bigger stacks on their left, so it's fine. Fine to fold 10 of 11. Let's go back down to the big 109, though. Jimmy's relief when he busts the home game. And we see an open from Andy. All right. Sticky Rice 1 in the house. What's up, Sticky Rice? How you doing, man? Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully life is good. Have you been on the felt at all, Sticky? Have you been playing? Open, get a call, and we see an ace-8-4 flop. Let's bet, and not that big. 25K I think is fine. It's totally okay. And win. Sweet. King Jack in the big 109. And we can likely play. And it folds to us. We're going to start with a limp again. I think it's cool. And bet on this board. Jack 7-8. It's cool. Try and get some money. We see 7 on the turn. Let's check. We're going to check with a lot of our missed bluffs. And we can induce them to bet. And when we're behind a 7, we can pot control a little bit. It goes check, check. Let's bet the river now for value. If they raise, it's really gross. It's like, ugh, yuck, you know? And they call and we win against an 8, probably. I'm assuming this was an 8. Yep, 8-10. Valid. Full there. We're up to 409K. Down to 16 people, and we are on the bubble here, you guys. We're down to 10. We're in 9th place. We could have a final table in one spot. Bucket threes. We're gonna bet. We're gonna bet. A 9 doesn't beat you. I realize in hindsight that a 9 wasn't a straight. I did think in my head for some reason a 9 was a straight. I recognize now that it wasn't. So I would have bet the river, but it didn't make too much of a difference in play. So this is kind of an awkward spot for us with threes, but I'm fine calling. Because I think we're going to be able to take it away enough after the flop, especially with the stacks the way they are. If Ashley Jones shoves and we get a fold, we can easily call and profit. If it's a shove and a reshove, we can fold. We only invested 2 big blinds, etc. So I think it's fine to call here. Lee Jones, what's up, Lee? How you doing, man? We're going for the 3-peat in the big 109 today, Lee. That is the goal. Igor checks. I'm going to turn my hand into a semi-bluff here. 17,000... Put another 35 in. So it would be a theoretical easy shove for us on the turn. If we wanted to, of course, we're not going to. Because I think if Igor continues, I think they have at least a pair here most of the time. Check shove. All right. You get it. You get it, my friend. King 6. Yeah, I'm cool with folding. Still 9 of 10 up here. But we could have a lemon lion coming. And if we do, we will put it in sub mode when that happens, but I appreciate everyone being here, regardless of whether you're a sub or not. We just don't want any spoilers. But sub mode is one of the perks of the subscription program, is that you get to chat at final tables. So we'll put it in there. Brad. Hold, Brad. Take it down, Jimmy. Thank you, Craig. Middleton, thanks, buddy. I'm going to try. So it is 2,000 for first in this one. Jack 8 suited. It's pretty strong. Seen open to 26K. I think I'm fine to fold this out of position. We have a pot brewing in the big 109. Guaranteed $655 right now. The next pay jump, if we get down to 13, is $865. We're not quite there yet, though. Let's go back up to this table. Still 9 of 10. Got a new hand being dealt. We have Jack 8 offsuit here. It's kind of like a mess situation, I think, with our 20 big blinds. They're going to play relatively well and be able to put us in difficult spots given sort of the chip stacks. So I think I'm just going to make a tight fold on the button because they're going to 3-bet and defend and play hardcore on flops. Jack 8 is like a hand we're normally going to open there, but I think it's fine to adjust to be a little bit tighter on the button given the pressure of 10 people left in the tournament and 1 double up putting us basically in second. Go down to the big 109 though. We're going to raise up the King Jack offsuit. Pretty strong hand. And I forgot, didn't I? No, I'm okay. Wow, 5,000 people here. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Hopefully we're going to take this thing down. We get a 3-bet to 30K, which is quite a sizable 3-bet. It's a good spot for them to put pressure on us for sure, but I think we're too wide to peel or 4-bet in this spot, so I'll just fold. And for the Jack 4. Hey, Jamie, good luck, man. Thank you, Stefanovicho. Thank you, man. Frosty, thanks, buddy. Watching from the Isle of Man. Cheers, dude. Thank you. Got to go to the Isle of Man for the first time the other day. I mean, like 2 weeks ago or something. It was pretty awesome. Tens against ace-7, all in. We want the ace-7 to win. We just want ladders. We don't get it, though. Still first of 15. Hey, Sticky Rice 1, my fellow streamer. What's up, man? Welcome to Staples. Hearts out in chat for Sticky Rice, you guys. One of the legends of the Twitch poker listing. Absolute legend. Thank you so much for the sub to the channel, dude. We're going to defend with the Jack 8 in the big blind, getting a pretty good price. And I'm fine check folding in this board, which doesn't, it is too hard. So we will check and fold. Let's go over here. King 6-3 flop. Andy checks the flop. We see an 8 on the turn. I'm going to bet. I did defend again with a deuce 9. I'm defending a lot wider in the big blind, obviously, and I think being that we're down to 15 players, we can put a lot of pressure on people, so we can defend even wider than normal, including deuce 9 for a min raise. And we get raised. What? Check back raise? All right, fine. We'll give it up. We'll give it up. 340K. Still in first. But stacks are flattening out in this tournament. We pick up ace queen. It's a good one. Are you the brother of PokerStaples PA? I am. Yep. Deal Benzi, my brother, is PokerStaples PA. He is a streamer here on Twitch Poker. So folds to us. I think we just shove with our ace queen. They have 26 big blinds, so we're never calling and then folding. We have a big hand here. Ace or queen for the double knockout. Ace or queen. Ayah, never lucky, you guys. No. We're down to 213K. Unfortunately, we lose the flips against 9s. But the great thing about this is we were the leader of the tournament. We're no longer the leader. We're in 4th place. But we lost a flip and we're still in. That's the great news about being Jip leader in the tournament, you know, is you get to have a crazy situation like this. Okay, king queen suited. Igor opens here, who's opening a decent amount of hands. I think it's fine to 3-bet call a hand like king queen suited, which is very strong. If we get 4-bet from one of these two opponents, I'm fine to give it up, but I'm definitely fine to get it in for 65K with king queen suited. And often they're going to fold here, right? Like we see a fold, we pick up 33K. When we get it in, we're slightly we're flipping, right? When we don't get it in, we pick up 33,000 risk-free. So that's good. Raise up to 10,800. We're going to fold the king deuce. Down to 14, still in the bubble here. We're 10 of 10 with 199K. 9th place has 300K, but we're in a fine spot, you know. We're comfortable 17 big blinds deep. We know how to rumble at this stage. And fold the king deuce. Vamos, Jamie. Oh, Jack, what's up, my friend? Let's do this thing. Let's take it down. We're 4 of 14. 233K. King 5 suited. Close-ish to maybe flicking, but no. I think it's too much. Eating crackers and enjoying a great show. Knew you'd make it today. PokerStaples sent you a relevant Snapchat. Phobos, cheers, dude. If you guys want to add me on Snapchat, exclamation mark Snapchat in the Twitch chat. We'll give you a picture so you can add me. I really enjoy Snapchat. It is my favorite social media. I'd love to talk to you guys on there. Or if you're more of a Twitter kid or a Facebook guy or, you know, an Instagram girl, whatever. All that stuff's in the chat if you want to add me. King 4 suited. We're not folding yet. I mean, we could reshove, but it's thin. Like, defending, I think, is going to be better. We see a 9-7 deuce flop. Their c-bet is quite low, so I like checking here. If they bet, we'll fold. If they check back, we can bluff some turns. So we'll check. And wait for the big dog 09 to decide what to do. Do I know who Victor Blom is? I do. I do know who Victor Blom is. And it does go check, which is great. We see a 10 on the turn. We're going to bluff with our king high. The question is what size? I think 13,000 is all we need to risk. We don't have to go too much bigger. I don't expect them to fold a 7 or a 9 or a 10 or an 8 or like a club draw or anything like that. They get a snap call and then 9 of clubs on the turn. Pretty bad bluffing card. Doesn't complete anything except for clubs. Pairs the board, so it's easier to call with a 10, you know, or 7 or whatever. 8's are going to win. But that's okay. We didn't invest that much into the pot. Still 10 of 10 up here. But there is a reasonably sized pot in action. All right. Thank you, Smashly 500. Thank you. Appreciate it. Four of 13. So we're actually guaranteed $865 now. So we've laddered up to $865. Definitely a very profitable day. We already cashed for $900 in the 215 Bounty Builder this morning. And we had a cash for $60 in another tournament, and we have a cash for $129 up here. So it's already a profitable day by a long shot, but we're obviously trying to win the tournament. Sub hype. It's a resub from Jeke 306. 366. Thank you so much, Jeke. I appreciate it, my friend. Welcome back to Staples. Stable Hearts out in chat for Jeke, you guys. Thanks for the love, man. 4 months in a row. So we check back on this 4-4-4-5. I mean, I don't think it accomplishes too much to bet because I don't think an ace or a king is ever going to fold. So we're like sort of in the middle where we can check back or we can bet and try and protect our equity. I mean, both are fine. But we're going to bet on the turn now. Get all the 7-8s, the 7-9s, the 7-10s, the 7-jacks. Like all of those middling hands to not get free cards, essentially. And we pick up ace-5 suited, which is another hand we can open, but we see an open from O. And they're not at a stack depth where we can really re-raise, so I'm just going to fold. We are in a pot up here. We're 10 of 10 still on this final table bubble. Defending the big blind. We see this flop. We're going to start with a check call. And decide what to do on the turn, which is a 4. So we'll just check. And hopefully they bluff. Travis on air with a 2-month resub. Thank you, Travis. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back to the team. Welcome back to Staples Stable Hearts out in chat. We're going to shove here on the river. We have a full house. Hope that they have a flush. That would be excellent. be perfect even. But they fold. We are now 9 of 10. We're not the shortest stack. 16 big blinds. I mean, I don't want to limp fold here, so I think I'm just going to shove with the queen 10 suited. Because I think limp folding sucks, and they have to call really tight because of the ICM pressure. So shoving's got to be better. They call with ace 10, which is a valid call. We need a queen. We need to hold. We need to hold. We do, you guys. Let's go. Final table hype. You know what this means. It's been a long time. We have a lemon lion incoming. Are you ready? Get your emotes ready. Sub mode. We're loose. We're ready to go. We are 3 of 9, you guys, in the $8 one rebuy one add-on. We're guaranteed $168, but first place is $2,100. I will keep you posted on this final table, but of course, say you're on YouTube and you may just be tuning into this table. We have 2 very deep runs right now. We're 4 of 13 in the big 109, so there's lots of action. I'll be switching back and forth between this final table and the big 109. Sub hype, Live3 Mick. Thank you so much for the sub to the channel. I appreciate that. Welcome to Staples Stable Hearts out in chat. Thank you, Live3. So yeah, we're going to be switching back and forth between these two. Here are the payouts on this final table. 168, 252, 364, 477, 600, 850, 1100, 1500, and 2100 for first place. Let's go over here to the threes. I don't really want to inflate the pot unnecessarily 40 big blinds deep. I'm just going to limp call with our small pair. We see an ace high flop, ace ace deuce. Our pair is probably pretty good. Get a call. We see a 4 on the turn. I'm going to keep betting here because I think way more kings and queens than there is ace X, right? Way more king highs and stuff. So we're going to bet again. And they call, and we have a jack on the river. Let's check and probably call. Because if they have a hand like king X, they're probably going to turn it into a bluff. It goes check, check, so maybe I'm wrong on that, but let's see. I was assuming that they would turn this into a bluff, king 5. They didn't. So if they bet, I should fold, but they didn't bet, so we're cool. We're Gucci. We get a nice solid 2 streets of value. We're going to fold the king 5. So again, yeah, here are the payouts on this final table. We should wish everyone good luck. Good luck, everyone. And we'll go from there. Okay, folding this 6-10. We have an all-in. We want the aces to hold. Do they hold? We have laddered up another position, you guys. 1.1 million for the chip leader here, who is double second place. And we're guaranteed $252 now. And we have a big pot here, kings against ace queen. Kings take it down. Do we want to open the ace 8 offsuit? Yes is the answer. Go bink the big 109. Okay, I'm going to bink both, ideally. We're 3rd and 4th right now in these 2 deep runs. Pretty fun times. Mac, I don't know if Mac is around. If you are, dude, let's get some hype going. We open the ace 8. We get 3-bet all in for 102K. Too much. We're going to fold 6-7. Pretty easy spot to defend, I think. We're getting a very good price. We can put a lot of pressure on our opponent, given the final table stacks. So we call, and then we see an ace king queen, which is terrible for our actual hand. They have a lot of these cards. We, of course, don't have any. And if you look at all the hands we have in this position, we don't have very much either. So we fold. We fold. 4-6 is maybe something. Let's go back to the big 109, where we have 8-10 here. We will be defending. Still in 4th place. We're down to 12, though. Never mind. We have an all-in from the big dog 09. And a fold. So here's the tournament lobby on the big 109. We're guaranteed 865 right now, 12,000 for first though. So there's a lot more. Let's go over to the ace 5 and start with the limp again. And a king 5-3 flop. Let's bet with our second pair. We could check call as well, but I think betting is good. See a 7 on the turn. Let's check. And call. Check call. And then sort of decide on the river. That's a pretty chunky bet, too. Ooh. Can we fold on this river? Pair's the top card. I don't think so. Let's go, you guys.
Thank you guys for watching part 4. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think I messed up in this video. Kappa. No, seriously. Why not? Let's do that this time. And we're going to be back for part 5 tomorrow. So we will see you guys next time.